In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
He was in the beginning with God.
All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made.
In him was life, and the life was the light of men.
And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it.
We worship the God who is before all things, and in him all things hold together.
God is sovereign. He is in control of everything. He rules all creation with knowledge and power.
We worship Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides.
He is faithful and fulfills all his promises.
God is almighty. He is El Shaddai.
We have the honor and the freedom to worship the Alpha and Omega,
The beginning and the end.
Who is and who was and who is to come.
We worship Jehovah, the great I Am.
God is worthy of all glory and our praise.
When we worship, we are putting our focus on Jesus.
Even in suffering, God deserves our worship.
In worship, we celebrate who God is and what he has done.
Jesus is worthy of our worship because he is the Lamb of God who takes away our sin.
He is the bread of life.
The light of the world.
We will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be on my mouth.
We worship the Lord with reverence.
We sing with our voices.
We shout out our praises.
We make music with our hands.
Is God not worthy of our expression?
Does he not deserve our best? So why do I worship? I worship because he is worthy. God gives me grace. He gives me love unconditionally. Even when I don't feel like worshiping, when I don't feel like praising, when I'm broken and in a dark place, if I become that living sacrifice of praise to him, then Satan has to flee. And God gets the victory every time.
I worship God because through all that I've been through, he's kept me in his hand and he's never stopped loving me through it all.
Personally, I worship because of what Jesus did for me. He took my place on the cross, and it's the only thing I can do is to worship him for what he did and the love that he pours out for me every single day.
Why do I worship? It would take many minutes to say why I worship. But my purpose in life was that I was created by God to magnify him and to reveal him to other people around me. Everything has to reveal who he is. It is to magnify him. And so when I take that time, set apart a special time just to worship him, I do it with all my heart, all my soul, and all my might. I give everything to him because I love him. That's why I worship.
I worship the Lord because of the gospel, because of what he has done for me through the person and work of Jesus Christ. I worship because of the cross. I worship because of grace.
God never changes, but when we worship him, we change.